The original Erskine formula, the gold standard. Dr. Abraham Erskine's Super Soldier Serum turned Steve Rogers from a 90-pound asthmatic into Captain America. Peak human strength, speed, agility, enhanced healing, slowed aging, and metabolism so efficient Steve literally cannot get drunk. The man's liver processes alcohol faster than college students process regret. The genius? It amplifies what's already there. A good person becomes great. Trash human becomes superpowered trash. See, Red Skull. Johann Schmidt took the incomplete version and became a nightmare with a face only a dermatologist could love. The tragedy. Erskine got assassinated right after creating Steve, taking the complete formula to his grave. Everyone's been trying to reverse engineer it ever since with varying degrees of catastrophic failure. The Weapon X program. Wolverine's nightmare juice. Weapon X looked at the Super Soldier program and said, what if we made it way worse and added unnecessary torture? Their serum didn't just enhance people. It was specifically designed to work with mutants and bond adamantium to skeletons. Logan got the worst spa day in history. They wiped his memory, covered his bones in indestructible metal, and turned him into a living weapon. The Weapon X formula enhances physical capabilities, but comes with a side of psychological trauma and memory loss. It's less Super Soldier and more anger management case study with claws. The program treated people like Build-A-Bear Workshop, except everything's a war crime. They've created multiple test subjects over the years, and exactly 0 of them would give it a positive Yelp review. What makes this serum different is that it's not trying to make heroes. It's designed to create controllable weapons. Spoiler alert, they're never actually controllable, which is why Wolverine spends most of his time hunting down the people who made him this way. The Weapon Plus program. Because one weapon program wasn't enough. Weapon Plus is the umbrella program that includes Weapon X, running since World War II. Each iteration, Weapon OI through Weapon 16, tested different enhancement methods. Captain America was technically Weapon 1, which makes every subsequent experiment look worse by comparison. These formulas vary wildly. Some subjects got enhanced healing, others got enhanced aggression, and some got enhanced ability to be mind-controlled. The serums aren't consistent because they're constantly experimenting, which in science terms means we're making it up as we go. People die. They die a lot. If Captain America is artisanal small batch serum, Weapon Plus is bathtub moonshine that makes you see sounds. The Power Broker's serum. Capitalism meets human enhancement. The Power Broker saw Super Soldier research and thought, how do I monetize this? Curtis Jackson's operation in Madripoor sells strength augmentation to anyone with enough cash. No moral evaluation, just credit card, injection, boom. You're 8 times stronger. This formula focuses purely on strength enhancement. No healing factor, no improved metabolism, just raw physical power. It's the base model car. Gets you there, but no heated seats. Sharon Carter took this serum in the comics, and it did not go well. The Power Broker's clientele includes criminals, wrestlers, and people making questionable life choices. Very few success stories, lots of property damage. The Flag Smasher Serum. Bootleg cap. The Flag Smashers got their hands on a black market serum that's basically, we have Super Soldier Serum at home. It grants enhanced strength, speed, and durability. But it's clearly a knockoff. These aren't peak human specimens. They're just really strong people with a political ideology and poor decision-making skills. This formula creates super soldiers who are powerful enough to fight heroes, but not powerful enough to win consistently. It's the participation trophy of enhancement serums. You can throw around grown men and punch through walls, but you're still getting your lunch eaten by actual super soldiers. The real kicker? They needed regular doses. Unlike Erskine's one-and-done formula, this version requires maintenance. You're not enhanced. You're just renting enhanced abilities. Miss your dose, and you're back to baseline human. Probably with some gnarly withdrawal symptoms. Isaiah Bradley's Serum. The Forgotten Super Soldier. Isaiah Bradley got a version of the serum during secret experiments on black soldiers in the 1950s. The US government was still trying to recreate Erskine's formula and decided to use black servicemen as test subjects without consent. It's exactly as messed up as it sounds. Isaiah's version worked. He got the strength, speed, and healing factor. But the formula was unstable, causing side effects the original didn't have. He served as a super soldier, got thrown in prison for 30 years, and became a ghost story. This serum proves the formula can work, but also highlights the ethical nightmare of its development. Isaiah is as strong as Steve Rogers, but carries the weight of being erased from history. The Patriot Serum. Knockoff Captain. Eli Bradley, the young Avenger known as Patriot, claimed to have powers from a blood transfusion from his grandfather Isaiah. Plot twist. He was lying. He'd been taking mutant growth hormone, basically Super Soldier Serum bought from a truck stop. MGH temporarily grants enhanced abilities depending on what mutant it came from. It's the party drug of the Marvel Universe. Short-lived powers, high addiction risk, and you're definitely getting arrested if caught. Eli eventually got a legitimate transfusion from Isaiah and gained real abilities. This represents the street-level version of Super Soldier research. Not lab-created or government-sanctioned, just desperate people trying to be heroes with whatever they can get. It usually ends badly. The Red Room Serum. Black Widow's secret sauce. The Red Room gave their operatives a serum similar to the Super Soldier formula, but tuned for espionage. Natasha Romanoff got enhanced strength, agility, immune system, and, here's the big one, drastically slowed aging. She was born in the 1920s and still looks 30. That's not good genes. That's Soviet science with a side of human rights violations. This version prioritizes longevity and disease resistance over raw strength. Black Widows aren't punching through walls, but they're not getting sick, they're not aging, and they're operating at peak physical condition for decades. It's the marathon runner version of Super Soldier Serum versus Captain America's sprinter build. The Red Room's formula also included psychological conditioning, which is their polite way of saying brainwashing. The serum made your body perfect. The program made you compliant. Former widows spend years undoing the mental damage, which makes the physical enhancements feel like a booby prize. John Walker's Serum. Wish.com, Captain America. John Walker, the US agent, received a super soldier treatment that gave him strength and durability comparable to Steve Rogers. The difference? Walker's got rage issues and an inferiority complex the size of Texas. His serum works mechanically, but amplifies his worst traits: aggression, insecurity, and a desperate need for validation. The government tried to create another Captain America and technically succeeded on paper. Walker's strong, fast, and nearly indestructible. But he lacks Steve's restraint and moral compass, which means he's just as likely to throw someone through a wall as he is to save them. Enhanced abilities without enhanced judgment make for a deeply problematic super soldier. Walker's version proves you can replicate the physical results, but not the person. Steve Rogers is special not because of the serum, but because of who he was before it. Walker's serum turned him into a weapon. Erskine's formula turned Steve into a symbol. There's a difference, and it shows. The Extremis virus. Tech meets biology. Extremis isn't technically a super soldier serum, but it deserves mention as the next evolution of human enhancement. Created by Maya Hansen, Extremis rewrites your genetic code and gives you super strength, regeneration, fire breath, and the ability to explode if it goes wrong, which it does. Frequently, Tony Stark injected himself with a modified version that linked his biology to his armor. He became a living Iron Man, storing armor in his bones and summoning it mentally. Every version of Extremis has catastrophic failure built in. Users either stabilize or become walking bombs. The program created super soldiers who can regenerate limbs and breathe fire, but with a 90% mortality rate. That's not enhancement, that's a suicide lottery. Ultimo virus, synthetic super soldier. The Ultimo virus combines Super Soldier Serum with nanotechnology and artificial intelligence. It doesn't just enhance you, it rebuilds you at the cellular level. You get super strength, regeneration, and the fun bonus of potentially losing your humanity to alien tech. This formula turns people into living weapons with adaptive abilities. Get shot. The nanites repair you. Need more strength. The system amps up your muscles. The problem is that the Ultimo virus has its own agenda, and users risk being transformed into techno-organic entities that are more machine than person. It's the Super Soldier Serum for people who looked at regular enhancement and said, not enough body horror. From Erskine's masterpiece to black market knockoffs, Marvel's Super Soldier Serums prove that playing God with human biology has consequences. Some heroic, most catastrophic. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like and subscribe for more Marvel deep dives. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to Google whether I can get Super Soldier Serum on Amazon. For research purposes,